Okay, I want to talk to you about a very important topic when you're running your business. So, I'm a big believer in running your business like a business and really working smart, not hard. And one of the things I really believe in actually is simplify your business and scale. And a big part of this is actually having a plan, having a solid plan that is reverse engineer. And you have some sort of predictability in your business because a lot of us, what we do is we are loving the manifestation and the feminine energetics, and I love it too, but it's not a great strategy, it's not a great plan. So if you want to build a solid, profitable business, you need that profitability, you need that solid piece. And the only way to really have that is have some sort of predictability, is knowing how many clients are coming this month. For sure, I know this, I can count on this. How much money is coming, I know it, I can count on it. It's something that I can repeat and rinse. I have that bench line of safety or security, because a lot of us, when you're scaling your business, you also, you hire team members and you have maybe coaches and mentors you need to pay. So you have obligations that you have to pay and you just can't go, sorry, my manifestation this month didn't really work because I didn't really feel like it. So what I would love for all of us is to have a solid plan, and then we can sprinkle a lot of magic and create the magic money on top of that. And having a plan is, I would say, non-negotiable if you really want to have a multiple 5 or 6 figure business per month, right? So for a very long time, I couldn't really plan. And that was because my personal life was very messy. My ex-husband, the father of my daughter, was terminally ill. And there was a lot of instability there. My daughter needed me, and then unfortunately he passed away. So when I had a plan during this period, it just always would break. So I went with the flow. But what I did during this period, so if you are like listening to this and you're like, I can't do a plan right now, what I did is I made sure I worked really smart. I only focused on what matters. So I identified the 20% that brought 80% of the results, and I did the rest. And I would only amplify what works. But now I'm in a different phase in my life where I can have a plan again. And I would love if you are there too, because then you can have a plan too. And now I reverse engineer my business results. So I know predictability or predictably what I'm going to be making every month. And then I can stretch that. I can make expansion. I can co-create on top of that. But I have that support or safety or security. So what we're going to be doing, and this is an invitation to you, is I would love to invite you to a 3 days challenge where we're going to do this. We are going to strategize, plan, and map out your best business results. We are going to create a plan, process, and path that you can follow through, and you have like a step-by-step that it actually works, that actually gives you the results. But the reason a lot of us do plans, they just don't work because you don't do them. And the reason being because suddenly this becomes an obligation. This becomes, I have to, this, I should do this. And for a lot of us, when that is the case, it just doesn't feel great. I cannot do the things I don't want to do. So I don't do that. So the key also when you're creating a path, the strategy, the plan, is to keep making sure you have a desire, actually feels good, is exciting for you. And that is what we're going to do too, because when you're excited about it, following through is never the issue because you desire so. Like you probably know when you really want something, there's no problem to follow it through. It's just when you don't want to, then you have to force yourself. So we're going to do that. And we're going to reverse engineer from your desires. And then we're going to create a path. So let's say if I live in Spain, if I want to go to Netherlands, that is my end destination. And then the question is, how do I get from Spain to Netherlands? And that's what we're going to do. And now when I know how I get from Spain to Netherlands, as long as I show up in whatever, let's say I'm going to drive or take a plane, as long as I step in the car and put on the GPS, I will get there. And this is exactly what we're going to do, is we are going to create a really beautiful plan that when you step into that, you're going to get there. So imagine if you have that, how will it feel for your business if you just know every month I get 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 because I have this plan. I know exactly how I get clients. I know exactly what brings results in my business. I know what is the fluff in my business, and I feel in the driver's seat again. And that is what I'm going to bring back to you in the next 3 days. So if you haven't already signed up, sign up. It's going to happen next week, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of May. It's from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock Central European time. If you are like in American or Canadian time zone, you can make it. It's going to be early morning for you. And if you cannot make it live, you will get access to the replay. So sign up, then you will access to everything. And there's a special Facebook group as well. And you're not only going to get the trainings, we are doing integration. So you're actually doing the work as well. So it's not like one of these trainings you sign up, you're like, oh, that's a great information. Now I know it. I believe you only know it when you live it. So we're going to make sure you integrate it too. So we have integration exercises, and we have a Facebook group as well, where you will do an assessment before we start, so you know exactly where you are, because we need to know where am I putting the GPS from. So yes, I'm going to Netherlands, but where in Spain am I? I'm in Frigiliana. So from Frigiliana to where in Netherlands? Let's say The Hague. Now I know where I'm going. So we are going to do an assessment so we know exactly where you are as well. So definitely join me, because this is going to be amazing.